Testing. Testing. Test, test, mic test. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's get set up. Let's get started. Here. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some baseball? It'll ever connect to the EA app. Come on, EA, connect. Thank you. Things are taking a little longer than usual. Load up, hang tight while we solve the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing a weather delay in Washington right now. We could run a little past 7 o'clock for this game. We will figure out the situation here in a few moments, I expect. So hang tight. Hopefully we get started on time. But if not, we will let you know as soon as we know that. Thank you. It's Chrome. All right. Try right-clicking. live maps load. Oh, hey, it fixed itself. Ladies and gentlemen, the storm appears to have cleared out on its own. We are a go for 7 o'clock first pitch tonight. So great news, amazing news even. And we will update you soon enough on starting lineups and we will get this broadcast started. Thank you. Also, a shout out to our new partners over at the Continental Basketball League. Come on, don't lag on me now. Okay. Man, Virginia getting knocked out is insane. Who's this is the American League, right? So St. Louis is going to be on the road, and at home is going to be DC. This is going to be at a. I don't think it's secure. It's either Colonial or something else. I think it's Colonial though. Not entirely sure. Is it Colonial? When was the last time Dakota was at home? How about DC was at home? LA versus DC. Wouldn't you know it? It's the ocean thing. That is Emerald Diamond. I clearly recall that is Emerald Diamond. Huh. So that was the other Emerald Diamond team. I got all the right settings, right? It's gonna be a night game. Earls versus Man, I could get used to streaming. especially for next season. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Game 1 of the American League Championship Series here on the Power Baseball Federation YouTube channel as we get set for a huge matchup. And both sides really has matchups in the championship series that we do not expect usually out of this Power Baseball Federation league. For this league specifically, the American League, we have DC hosting the first game against St. Louis, which they're not been doing very well this season, but they took care of business in 5 against their opponents in the divisional round. Meanwhile, DC taking care of business in 6 against Los Angeles. And now we head to a game 1 here tonight under the bright lights in the capital of the nation, Washington, D.C. We are super excited for tonight's matchup as we get you set with tonight's starting pitchers. It will be on the mound for the St. Louis Scarlets. It will be Shamir Hurls, the starting pitcher. Easter Browning taking part in Game 5 for the Scarlets, but it'll be Hamir Hurls getting the nod this time. Raskeller, Daniel, all on deck for Games 2 and 3. Browning, Game 4. Hurls will be back up for Game 5 if necessary. That is a rotation for St. Louis. Onto the home team, DC Spiderbears. It'll be Isabella Sandoval getting the nod on the mound tonight. Alongside Lancaster, Jackson, 2 and 3 respectively. Roach will get Game 4. Isabella Sandoval back up for Game 5 if necessary. My apologies, folks. I made a mistake when reading out the official rotation. Browning's due up for Game 2, followed by Raskeller, Daniel, and then Hamir Hurls. So with that being said, those are your starting pitchers. Hurls, Harrell, not Hurls, Harrell. I'm reading off the right fielder for DC. Hurls, Sandoval, your pitching matchup for tonight. Highly anticipated as we get set. It is now hit 7 o'clock here in Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, here come the Spiderbears.
Troy Grease.
Electric atmosphere in the nation's capital. Washington's ready to go. The Scarlets are ready to go. The Spiderbears are ready to go. It is time. Not the media source. Display capture. There we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Live from Washington, D.C. Are you ready for some baseball? There's your starting lineups for tonight as we get set for a huge Game 1 live from the Emerald Diamonds as we get started with Finley Welch on deck. Sandoval's first pitch is a strike. One and two next. And will be caught by Universe for the out. Yes, that's Steven Universe for those of you just getting into Power Baseball Federation. Jesse Marin up now, the third baseman. And he hits one to center field. And it's going to be over the head of V. Wallace. And that's going to get him to second base, a double. So now Maya Fuller up next. Furthermore, on to Sandoval at first. Runner advances to third, and we now have Camp Fowler up with 2 outs. One zero. Zion Middleman throws over to Furthermore at first. That negates the run. Harrell, Arroyo, Furthermore due up. Riley Harrell up first. Pearls on the mound to start. Randy Handshake throws it in. It'll be a single. The Arroyo up next. Contact. Vaughn. And there's a double play for St. Louis. Beckett Furthermore up next. One of the most recognizable faces, for sure, of this league. The 2-0 count for it. And now the 2-1. Furthermore swings on that one down low. It's 2-2. And that one gets right by Marin almost, but he's not fooled. Throws it over to Bates at first. Vaughn Bowles Bates will be due up for the Scarlets in the second inning as Cecilia Vaughn comes up. Sandoval looks, kicks, deals. Vaughn takes the first pitch and it gets through. V. Wallace throws it in. And now we have a runner at first. Excuse me. Lena Bowles up next. 0-1. 0-2 now. Sandoval looks, kicks, deals. Almost got her, but it's a ball inside. 1-2. Another 2-2 on the way. Another 2-2. And got her looking. Arroyo at first. Dunk Bates up now. A more underrated name in the Pay-Hour Baseball Federation. It'll be another 1-2 count after the foul off. And there's the second out. Randy Handshake now. 0-0 count. First pitch. 0-1 now. That'll be fouled off. So 2 strike, 0 ball counts. Make it a 1-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. So I'll bring DC back up. 1-2-3 inning last time out. Hoots Tapia. Hard hitter. Had amazing stats in the regular season. You just can't see him because of a graphic issue related to our reset earlier this year. There's the first out. Haluva Bracketeer. 0-1. 1-1 count next. It'll be a 1-2. Uh-oh. Gets over the head. And Lena Bowles will pick it up and throw it in. Still 1 out. And now Zion Middleman steps up, the shortstop. He'll take that one inside. Hurls. Goes to the next pitch. We got a steal, but it's a 1-1 count after the foul off. She won't try to steal again this round. 1-2. 2-2. Another 2-2 on the way. And there's a strikeout. V. Wallace back up, the center fielder. There's a steal. Popped up. And that'll be the third out, assuming he fields that cleanly, which he does. So 2 innings down, we head to the top of the third. Pitcher Hurls up next. Marin on deck. Here's Sandoval. Battle of the pitchers for the first time tonight. 1-1 count. Furthermore, on to Sandoval at first for the out. Welsh up next. 0 for 1, flew out earlier. Hit up in the air, and that's going to go way foul. That's going to be off the second. It's going to be off the bottom of the second deck. 0-2 now. Holds up on that one. 1-2. And hits it. Smacks it right over the middleman. The throw over to Furthermore at first. And that is the second out. Marin, looking to duplicate his success from earlier, had a double over the head of E. Wallace. 1-1 now. Tapped on the ground. It'll be foul. 2-2. Next pitch. The payoff. And he gets walked. So now Maya Fuller up next. How's it going? Another one up top in the treehouse. And now she swings that one. 2-1 count. Popped. Behind the plate. 2-2. And there's a third out. Bottom of the third coming up. Oh, 1 now. 0-2. Now a 1-2 count. 1-2. Next pitch. 2-2. And that'll get to a Fuller, and they will get the out just barely, though. Isabella Sandoval up next. Oh, 1. 0-2. I meant like 2 outs. My apologies. Riley Harold up next. Tapped on the ground. 0-1. Next pitch. One, 2. Payoff pitch incoming. Hurls struggles in this area, but he manages to turn the outs via a hit to Fuller. Do you want to promote your business? The Power Baseball Federation is looking for sponsors for 2024. DM me, Sammy Bowler, today on Discord to find out how. 1-0 count to Cam Fowler. Looking to bounce back from his earlier flyout. 3-0 though. Almost gets walked 4 pitches. 3-1 count. Hits it into right field. It will be a line drive to Riley Harrell. And that will bring up Cecilia Vaughn with 1 out. Had a single earlier. 0-1. Now it's popped behind the plate. 0-2. And there's the second outs. So now Lena Bowles will stand in. The 1-1 count is swung on. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Bowles with a couple of rather pitiful swings will be sent to the dugout. D'Arroyo up next. 1-0, next pitch. 2-0. Beckett Furthermore up next. And Finley Welch will catch that one. So now we'll head to Hoots Tapia. He'll look at that one inside, and it'll be a ball. 44 pitches already for Hurls. We'll see how long that arm can really go. 1-2. And there's a strikeout of Hoots Tapia. Bracketeer up next. 1-for-1 with a single. Remember, runner still on first. Leadoff hitter got on. 1-1. The next pitch. And that one's popped in the air, and it will be caught by Handshake, who runs in and makes the play. As we head to the top of the fifth, Bates, Handshake, Hurls the 3-2 up. It'll be Dunk Bates first. Bates off the top. St. Oval on to Furthermore at first. Randy Handshake. One strike, make it 2 strike. 0-2 counts. And there's the second outs. Hamir Hurls, apologies. Man, I say his name like multiple times. How do I keep forgetting it's Hamir, not Jamir? Sounds like I need to pronounce it, though, to be fair. 1-2 count. Anyway, I'm getting too off topic, and he's getting too off topic with his bat. As we are officially halfway through, still no scoring yet. Normally, you'd expect more from a championship series. DC, of course, the only higher seed remaining in the playoffs. Virginia was knocked out as the 1 seed by Arizona, who plays later tonight. Scarlets took down Tramplers. That's how they got here, who themselves were the number 2 seed, I believe. And then the other seed that also joined. The other seed. I say the other seed. I meant the other team that joined the conference finals, Amarillo. They took down Dallas, who in themselves were higher ranked. Also, my apologies. I said St. Louis took down Los Angeles. That was DC's opponent. St. Louis beat the Dakota Tundras to get here. And as I'm talking about the Scarlets, they send it to the top of the 6th with an out. Finley Welch up next. Top of the order for St. Louis. Be nice for them to bring a championship back to Missouri. V. Wallace will bring it in, but not before a double. Second one of the night across both teams, I believe. Counting the first inning one. And there's the other one with a double. Jesse Marin, 1-for-1 with a double. He was walked once. That one's down low, but there will be no advancement. So a 1-1 count to Jesse Marin. And he hits that one over to Bracketeer. On to Furthermore at first, but they don't try for the runner at third. So it'll be 1 out with a runner at third. Amia Fuller, 0-for-2, hoping to get a better result here and maybe bring in the runner. Runner could possibly tag. Wallace makes the catch. Here's the runner. And we have the first score in conference finals history in the Power Baseball Federation. It'll be the Scarlets up 1-0. Fowler facing a 1-1 count. Taps that one on the ground to a 1-2. Sandoval looks, kick, steals. Another 1-2 on the way. Tapped over to Steven Universe. Universe to throw to Beckett Furthermore at first, apologies. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Isabella Sandoval up next. The pitcher, and she will be subbed out now for Bertram Marks. So Sandoval's night is done on the mounds, as she'll be pinch hit for. As that pinch hitter abysmally taps it behind the plate, and Cam Fowler just makes the catch for the out. Riley Harrell, 1 for 2 with a single. Bottom of the 6th. 1-1 now. 1-2. Down low, 2-2 count now. Tapped behind the plate again. Harrell. These players are pros at battling out of counts. And now here's a hit. Deep. Could go all the way. Looking up. Later. This game is tied. D'Arroyo up next. Soundboard man was so surprised they couldn't even get the home run song going in time. As a 3-1 count, Arroyo now faces, and he will be walked. So Arroyo now occupies first. Megan Furthermore up now. That dinger will be located, I'd say, in the high 300s. It'll be a tie game, as they will almost turn the double play, but Furthermore is able to get the first. Tapia up next. One-0 count. And right over the head of the second baseman. Second base woman, I should say. I think. And now Bracketeer will come up. Runners at first and second. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position. Bracketeer takes that strike. Fouls that one off. 0-2 counts. Here's the pitch. It'll be fouled off as well. So she'll stay alive in this count for at least one more pitch. And that could do it for the at-bat. And there's the catch from Fowler. It'll be Vaughn up next. Oh, 2 now. 0-2 again. And she'll get struck out. Lena Bowles up next. 0-1, the next pitch. 0-2 now. Over to Beckett Furthermore for the out. And now Donk Bates up next. Furthermore will step on first for the outs. And now we head to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time. 6.5 innings down. 2.5 innings to go. We are all tied up. Bottom of the 7th. Oh, barely fair. And that will be the first out. V. Wallace up next. The center fielder coming in. Pearl's still in the game. 87th pitch will be hit into the outfield. Randy Handshake throws it in. Cecilia Vaughn will keep the runner at first. Here comes Steven Universe. 0 for 2 thus far tonight. Oh, and 2 now. 1-2. 2-2. Another 2-2 count. And he won't be very happy to head back to his other friends after that one. 0 for 3 on the night. And Reese Bryant will come up. The relief pitcher will be hitting against starting pitcher Hamir Hurls. 0-2. Hurls. The 1-2. Hurls, looks, kicks, deals. And that'll be popped up in the air. And Hurls just has this guy's number. Third out, easily caught by Cecilia Vaughn. And we head to the top of the 8th. Handshake, Hurls, speaking of which. And Finley Welch all due up. First randomly handshake. And he'll be pinch hit for. So handshake's done for the night. In a rather questionable move. I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see if anything comes out of this. And they almost get the single as I say that. Amir Hurls up next, the pitcher. And surprisingly, they're not going to sub him out just yet. He will continue going through this at bat. And he'll even get a single. Wouldn't you know it? Amir Hurls still in the game. Low throw. Probably could have got Hurls if you wanted to. There's a steal. And, oh, a rough play. Would have caught him at stealing at second. But his speed, the speed of Amir Hurls, has him at second with one out. Now Finley Welch. A 2-1 count. 1 for 3 with a double. Look at him go 2 for 4. Meanwhile, he'll be walked. So now that could set up the play. Marin up next. Got double steal. Oh, and they'll both make it. Again. An error while trying to throw out Hurls stealing. And that'll get through. And Hurls will come home. And as will the runner from second. It is 3-1 St. Louis Scarlets. Amaya Fuller up next. As St. Louis has just taken the lead, it's 3-1. My goodness, folks, that was something to behold. That was a sight to behold. And now they'll catch the runner stealing. 1-2. And that's how they will get outs on back-to-back pitches. They will close out the inning, stop the bleeding. 3-1 thus far as we head to the bottom of the 8th. This crowd not too happy with the events that transpired during that inning. Sean Farmer up next. Don't forget to join us after this, folks. In about, I'd say, 34 minutes time. It'll be 9 Eastern, 8 Central. We'll be in Amarillo, Texas, as the Chucklers host the Arizona Firebirds, who upset Virginia, the #1 seed in the entire federation in the regular season, and got to the conference championships, the league championships. Right to Hurls for the second out. And now Beckett, furthermore, having an off night. And Selena Angeles, finally, Hurls will get some much-needed rest after a incredible outing. 1-1. I imagine Angeles will be asked to do a little more than close out the game. She'll need 4 outs. She'll get one of them right there. And now it'll be up to the Scarlets to try and extend the lead. Spiderbears will have 3 more outs in the bottom of the 9th. Cam Fowler up next. Cecilia Vaughn after the flyout. Hit in the gap, and that'll be a base hit. So now Lena Bowles. And that will be foul. If it would have looped there, that probably would have been a base hit. Maybe got the runner to third. And no, that's going to be out. Sure enough, V. Wallace runs over and makes the catch. As will now be Dunk Bates. And he will tap that on the ground. Middleman. But they get safe. Both runners. Nice stop by Middleman. Sean Farmer's first at bat. Oh, 1 count. Tapped on the ground to Steven Universe. And there is the third out. DC. 2 runs necessary to tie. 3 runs if they want to win it here in the ninth. First order of business is tying this thing up. Alonzo Trampleson, yes, will come in at second base for Amaya Fuller. With the hitting aspect of this game done for St. Louis, assuming we don't go to extra innings. A strategical move, and now Tapia has been walked. So that puts the tying runner at the plate with nobody out. So a risky move by the Scarlets. Now a slightly heightened chance that could not pay off. Racketeer up right now. That's going to get by, and that's going to put the tying run at first. Now the winning run, the potential winning run will be Zion Middleman. 0-1. 1-1 now. A 2-1 counts. 3-1. Tapped on the ground. Payoff incoming. And walked. And that means the bases are loaded. So now, V. Wallace, is it his time to be the hero? And he'll be struck out for the first out. Steven Universe now. Popped up in the air. Driven team. That could go. It will be off the wall. It is a 1-run game. A little bit further and this game is over. Clay comes in for Bryant. The pinch hitter could drive in the tying run from third. 1-1. Is she up to the pressure? 2-1. Hit up in the air. Driven deep. That could go all the way. It will drop. And the winning run will come home. TC walks it off. The Spiderbears, a walk-off winner. Let's go back to the hotel. Game 1 is complete. What a night in Washington. Here's a look at your final box score. The highest scoring inning is the one that mattered the most. DC getting it done in 9. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Scarlets. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Spiderbears. Your hitting totals for the Knights. And the pinch hitter, Clay, the one that won it for the DC Spiderbears. Look at all those chickies on the stat board. And now your pitchers. Hurls, Sandoval, neither of them will have this game added to their record. Bryant will get the win. Angeles charged with the loss after getting beat up by that RBI winner, 2 RBI winner. Hurls, Sandoval, Marin, respectively, are your 3 MVPs, Hamir Hurls, the starting pitcher, pitching lights out for the most part. 7.2 innings pitched, going strong all the way until the end. Sandoval, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed. Both of them getting their flowers as rightfully deserved. An incredible pitching matchup that did not disappoint. What a night for both and of these pitchers. And Jesse Marin, double and 2 RBI, 2 for 3 on the night overall. He'll be your third place in the MVP voting, and that will be all for about the next 26 minutes as we get set to teleport over to Amarillo, Texas, and see the starts of the Intercontinental League Championship Series. For now, this will be for this series. I'm Matthew Moore. My apologies. I'm Sammy Bowler. This has been Power Baseball Federation Game of the Day, first of 2. Thank you. Good night. DC takes Game 1 of the American League Championship Series.